I clicked on the ghost baby scratching thing before you told me to click on it because that's a no-brainer.
If this is an undoctored video, there's a ghost in their house. But there's some parts of the video that are wild. They're living in a barn and calling it a house.
Right.
Like a shed.
Where's Highland, Michigan?
I don't know.
Where's that on the hand?
Dude, they knew the news crew was coming to their house, and they didn't tidy up like in the slightest, which I don't understand. Like,
Jim, it's a crime scene.
I don't know. It's weird. That's weird. And then they say the previous owner, the ghost hunter, is in the video. It says the previous owner apparently, allegedly, jumped out of this window and killed himself. And they cut out, and it's the first story window. It's like a 3-foot drop.
Hey, he hit it at the right angle, man.
Like you'd have to, that'd be like jumping from the ground to kill yourself. Like, I mean, sure, it may be able to be done. I think it'd be pretty hard.
The girl, the woman whose daughter it is, she kind of looks like a ghost. That just might be her.
Well,
you see how pale she is?
Well, a lot of people on the YouTube, the mean people that, love Alex Jones and whatever, are saying that she scratched the baby and this is the cover-up. And I think that's mean. I think that's mean to just throw that out there like that.
Then what happened here, Jim?
I don't know. I mean, is that a ghost? Dude, when they pulled out and they showed...
ghosts exist?
If this was a Onion article...
Right.
I would believe it if it was an Onion video. All four, when the ghost hunter says he apparently killed himself by jumping out of this window, and then they show the outside of the house. I took a screenshot of it. For anyone that's on the live feed, let me pull this up, and I'll show you on my computer screen what they said. They said he jumped out of his window, killed himself, and then they showed the house. Can you see that?
Yeah.
That's the house. I mean...
You don't think that second story one could do it?
No, he said it's this first one right here. He said
yeah, that's not possible.
And this isn't a house. And this is a shed that absolutely has a ghost inside of it. Look at the house. Like, that's a haunted shed. So when they did that, I was like, is this an Onion video? Because that's a good joke.
So you believe in ghosts?
Yeah, I'm not going to be out there saying I'm a firm non-believer.
Right.
Because I don't want to get the ghost coming for me.
Right. I mean, just say you believe in ghosts. Then.
I think I believe in ghosts. I don't. It's a very tough spot for me. I'm in the state where my brain tells me there's no such thing as ghosts, but my heart gets scared of them every now and then.
Right. I just think this is a vicious cycle because you don't believe in ghosts, but you're not going to say that because you don't want to get haunted by the ghosts. But in your heart of hearts, because you don't believe in ghosts, I think you're starting to get a little worried about how this baby got scratched.
Well, I don't think the ghost scratched the baby. Babies can get scratched. What do you think
happened to the baby?
I think maybe they didn't cut their baby's fingernails and the baby scratched itself. That's very common in babies. But the video, there's something walking. But there was an old man. The ghost walks briskly in that video. Like
it's a pretty brisk walk for a ghost.
Yeah, it's like, really running around. So
it's an athletic ghost.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, you got to be athletic to jump off a first story window and kill yourself. You got to be able to get a lot of height and then swan dive down.
I mean, if it's that second story window and they just misspoke, I'll believe it.
No, he shows the window in the video. He says this window, and they're below the tree line. They're like even with the bottom of the trees. Like in the video, they 100% say it's the bottom video. But I mean, if they made a mistake, maybe. But I don't think they could have while filming it there.
Yeah, I don't know.
But that's a haunted barn. Like it's not, and they're not moving out. Like, yeah, we're gonna stay here until we raise enough money. If they start a GoFundMe that says help us move out of our haunted house, then this was awesome fake story by them.
Yeah, this was good. This is a fake it till you make it kind of thing.
Yeah, if I'm ever living in a shitty place, I'm just going to fake a ghost and then start a GoFundMe and say, yo, my house is haunted. Please help me. Oh, the ghost just scratched my daughter. Come on, please help me.
You absolutely just solved this. There is no ghost. They got this on the news to start a GoFundMe so they could sell this dump house. The house will probably have some value because there's probably some weirdos out there that want the haunted house, and then they'll get the money from the GoFundMe. I mean, they're just chipping away at life. Guess what? I bet their next house ends up being haunted, and then they end up in a 5-bedroom, 4-bath out in the burbs.
Yeah. So I'm gonna start a GoFundMe that it just says I solved the ghost issue. Give me money. And I'll solve another one. That's my new GoFundMe.
Nice.
GoFundMe.com/Jimmy the Ghost Ghost.
Jimmy the Ghost. That's a good nickname.
If I was a ghost.
Jimmy the Ghost, man? Dude, and if that's like an athlete's name, you'd be like, whoa.
The Ghost. Do you think there's ever been an athlete nicknamed the Ghost?
Jimmy the Ghost? You'd like to think so, right?
It's similar to Jimmy the Host, which was my nickname for one summer in Sandestin, Florida.
Jimmy the Ghost. Yeah, I'm not seeing it come up with any athletes. I'm seeing some pictures you'd like, but I'm not seeing it with any athletes.
What about this guy who's suing the company for $1.2 million because his boss farted on him?